The lost potential of one of the greatest villains ever created, Big Kaido in the building. Now, when they first introduced Kaido, I was like, I was horny. I was like, what the fuck? Finally, they introduced a good villain. Now, first watching One Piece, you might say, oh, they got decent villains. No, there's not a villain in One Piece that's like top of the cream pot, amazing villain. Now, there's a couple of villains in One Piece that get there. Don Flamingo, Rob Lucci, and L, just a couple of them, but like, are they really the top of the cream pie when it comes to anime villains? No, they're not. They're like way better villains than all of them. Now, when they introduced Kaido, they had him in an island, Sky Island, right? They introduce him. They come up higher. He like, you gonna really jump from there? That nigga wanna kill himself. Of course he gonna jump from there. That nigga Kaido has been wanting to kill himself for ages. He been wanting to kill himself for as long as he's been alive, basically. He just wants to die in battle, right? So he jumps from that big ass Sky Island. Who knows how big that is, but that's a big height, right? He lands. He lands at the hideout of the Kid Pirates and their fucking crew that they got shit, the partnership that they got going on. He lands, and when you see he lands, he's like 10 feet under the fucking concrete. Yo, he should have been there by now, but guess what? That nigga's not there. He got up. He started yapping about Whitebeard and how he died. How's that old man gets to die and I can't die, right? And then he sees the Kid Pirates and it cuts off. Now we know what happened. He started to fuck them niggas up. He fucked them niggas up. Seriously. I wish we got to see what truly happened, but I bet that took like a good 10 seconds to beat every single one of those niggas. Cause he that strong. Now when we first see that, I'm like, what the fuck? This shit fire. I'm fucking with this shit. This is cool as hell. Now we find out that Don Big Flamingo is working for Kaido, and he big scared of Kaido. He like, oh shit, Kaido's gonna kill me. Yo, Kaido's gonna kill me, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kaido is that nigga. Like in terms of like fear he puts in people. Yo, if I'm walking and I see Kaido, bro, truly, I'm running away. I'm running away. I don't know how Luffy saw that demonic dragon and thought, oh yeah, I'm about to hide this nigga. I'm about to hide this nigga. I'm about to kill them. I have straight belief in my soul. And that's why I love Luffy as a character so much, because that belief that he has in himself is something that I want within myself. Now let me keep going. Then, right? He Luffy kidnaps that guy from that island and he beats Don Flamingo. So now we're going straight to Wano, right? Going straight to Wano. That's what you might think. But no, we went to Seoul then, and then we went to Whole Cake. And then when we finally get to Wano, we see everything's fucked up. He goes to Wano, he sees Tama, that little girl, right? Luffy sees Tama, that little girl. She barely gets to eat anything. She's starving to death. She's almost dead. And he sees that this is what happened because of Kaido. Kaido is a horrible nigga. He had them niggas slaved up working for him. He took all the water. He takes all the food. He takes all the water. And all the other people get barely eat anything. And they're working. He stole their whole country. Taking everything away from those people and just making them work for minimum of the wage. While he eats and all his people get to indulge in the action of being pure, hungry individuals. Ugh. Yo, that's what that nigga's doing? Ugh. Hungry bastard, bro. That nigga's a demonic entity. That's what we see for the first time. Nobody gets to eat, and all the people that work for him get to indulge in their actions that they want. They're probably fucking all their fucking. They're doing whatever the fuck they want over there, right? Now, as that happens, Big Luffy, he gets reunited with Big Zoro. And the plans start going on, right? They start reuniting, and then Kaido, big bro, right? Kaido, he's drunk as fuck. He becomes a dragon. He starts just going over all over the places. And he dragon blasts the hideout, right? Now, Luffy, real nigga Luffy, he has so much belief in himself. So much belief in himself Big Luffy. He goes, runs the fade. He start, come on, no. Whatever the fuck, and you start beating the fuck out of Kaido. I'm first seeing this. Oh, this low diff. This not even Doflamingo type shit. This low diff. Then this nigga, he like, oh, I think he got me sober. Pause. Pause right there. Oh, I think he got me sober. Brody. Oh, I think he got me sober. Hilarious activities. Hilarious activities. Hilarious. All those punches that Luffy did to him, all the damage that did was make him sober. He's not drunk anymore. Now he sees Luffy. Big Luffy turns into Big Gear 4 and he about to run the fade, right? He goes, and guess what happened? Nigga speed blitz Luffy. Luffy, that guy's, Luffy can see the future in this time. And he just speed blitzed Luffy. Now, Kaido's like he's like three centimeters. Yo, that nigga Kaido big as fuck. Kaido's big as fuck. And he speed blitzed the fuck out of a nigga that can see the future? How? Now we see that for the first time. I seeing this, I'm like, damn, this really some competition. He enslaves Luffy, and everything goes wrong. Hear me out. Now Luffy is stuck at his big place. Luffy's stuck at his big place with Kid, and they're working to escape. Luffy's getting stronger so he can finally defeat Kaido, I guess, right? Now Kaido, he's getting drunk as fuck. Right? Now Big Mom comes in because she wants that big Luffy dick or some shit. Right. Big Mom comes in. And they start fighting for a good 4 to 5 days. Running the fade for a good 5 days. And then when that's over, they make peace together. And they start getting drunk as fuck together. They're talking about, oh, we gonna find the One Piece. Yeah, we gonna find the fucking One Piece. Now from what we see right now, Kaido as a character, he's truly depressed as fuck. He wants to die, and he wants to die fighting. That's his dream, and he's like, he wants to be Joy Boy, and he wants to die fighting. That's why he stole over the land of Wano. That's why. That's what we see from Kaido. Now, all he does is just drink, be depressed as fuck, cry all the time because Whitebeard died on some shit. All he wants is to die in battle. Kaido a real nigga. He just wants to die in battle and be one of the greats. That's what he wants to be. Get the One Piece now. He throws a big ass party. He like, oh yeah, everything's great. I'm about to kill Momonosuke on some shit, right? He was having the best party of his life. He's like, oh, everything's gonna go great. Guess what happens next? 10 niggas pull up and you start yumping the fuck out of Kaido. They start jumping the fuck out of Kaido. The Scabiar, I don't know their names, some horrible names, but like they start jumping the fuck out of Kaido. Now, they start stabbing Kaido's wounds. They start doing a bunch of damage to Kaido, right? Kaido low diffs them niggas. He low diffs them niggas. Them niggas went back to the past. I mean, not to the past. Them niggas went back to the future. So they can get more people so they can beat Kaido. Guess what happened? They got low diff in like 10 seconds. Now, this whole night when Kaido, he truly just wanted to indulge in the action of living, right? But he got jumped. The party's ruined, right? Now, after that happened, then Luffy, Zoro, Law, Kid, and that other nigga, the laugh nigga, right? They gonna start jumping him too because they wanna beat Kaido. Now, Kaido, he's cool with this. He like, oh, I want this shit. He started playing with them. He started fighting them. Now, we see Big Mama. The Big Moms. Now, I hate that bitch as a character. I'm not even going to get on that bitch. Let's just remove her from the fucking story. This is about Big Kaido in the building. Now, hear me out. Now, it's Big Mom, Kaido. Big ass niggas. Big ass niggas, bro. It's them two seeing Kid, Law, Luffy, Zoro, and the laughing nigga. And they're like, oh, look at this, boys over here. Yo, Big Mom, guess what that little nigga that's coming my way said to me? He was like, oh, I'm going to be the king of the pirates and surpass all of us. That's what that nigga talking with Big Mama, right? Now, he didn't know Luffy was built like that. Now, Luffy, he crosses by. Luffy crosses by like with no care in this world. He passes them two nigga. He sees the scabbards and he like Kinemon. Kinemon starts crying. He like, I'm so sorry, Luffy. I'm so sorry, Luffy. He tells Law, get them niggas out of here. Now, Luffy jumps and hits this nigga Kaido with a BOOM! Straight to the head. Kaido bleeding and shit. Big Mom talking about Kaido, he hurt you? And Luffy on his ass talking about, I'm gonna be the king of the pirates. Now, you see this, you might think, oh, we actually have a chance against Kaido. Luffy made him bleed. Not at all. That nigga Kaido could have took every single one of them niggas. If Luffy didn't get that Gear 5 shit, he could have beat all of them niggas low diff in actuality. If Luffy didn't have plot armor, bro, them niggas could have been out of here. They could have been all the way out of here. But Luffy needed plot armor, bro. Let's keep it going, because Kaido, his design, how cool he fucking is. Now, all them niggas just start fighting each other. Zoro scares the fuck out of Kaido with that big ass sword. Just everything starts happening, right? Now Kaido turns into that blue dragon hybrid form. Now when I first was reading this in the manga, because I was like reading it when it came out, I was reading the manga as it came out, and we got the leaks and it showed Kaido hybrid. We were speculating how it's gonna look, and he looked cool as hell, boy. Kaido looked cool as fuck. When first seeing that whole thing in the manga leaks, I was he's built like that. Y'all can't stop this nigga. Now, all Kaido wanted was to die in battle, and that's what he wanted. He got what he wanted. He wanted to die in battle. That's all he wanted. But that whole fight was truly one of the most amazing fights. Now, let's remove all them other niggas beside Zoro and Luffy and Law, right? When Kid and the other nigga go down, and Zoro does that power move, and he slashes the fuck out of Kaido. And he's like, oh, you got that supreme haki? And then he's like, he sees Luffy, and he's like, oh, you think he can surpass one of them? You think he can beat one of them? And it shows Shanks, Rocks, Goldie, Roger, and another nigga. I don't know what other nigga it was. Maybe it was just them four. He shows them. He's like, oh, you think he can surpass them? All Kaido wants is just to fight and battle and beat the greatest nigga of all time. That's all he truly wants. And he truly got all of that. Now let's skip to the part where like it's just him and Luffy just 1v1 and he's horny for it. He's talking mad shit. He's like, you might beat me. He starts drinking, he starts getting drunk as fuck while Luffy's out here fighting for his fucking life. Luffy's in gear form. He is in gear 4. He's fighting for his fucking life. Now, there's a part that I didn't tell you. Before this all happened, before the Scabbers and Luffy got to that place, he was having a fight with Oden, right? Kaido was having a fight with Oden. And that fight did not reach the potential that it could have been, because when a woman came and acted like Momonosuke and was like, Dad, and Oden turned his back on Kaido, and Kaido blasted his face, knocked him the fuck out. And that truly traumatized Kaido, because all he truly wanted was to have a fight with like the top tiers, just having fights together. That's what he wanted. He loved every single moment of like fighting with top tiers. He enjoys this, right? He has so much respect for Oda, and he killed that woman. Now when Kaido is finally having fun, he's like, oh, this is some good competition. Please don't let me down, boy. Please don't let me down, boy. And Luffy out here in Gear 4 just fighting for his head, just doing everything to succeed. Now, when he's about to clash with Luffy again, guess what happens? One of the CP0 members comes and stops Luffy, and Kaido just pop hits Luffy with a KO. Luffy in the ground. Luffy's dead. Now, when we see Kaido's face in this moment, we see who he is as a character. He's a character that's just truly in it for the fade. He truly wants to fight until the death. He wants to die in battle. He wants to be that nigga, be Joy Boy. That's why he took over Wano, because he knew Joy Boy was gonna go to Wano, right? And it's truly one of the most amazing things ever. Just seeing his character just crack. He tells that CP0 boy, you know what's the consequence of this. And the CP0 character knows exactly what's the consequences. He fucked that nigga up. He's dead. Just one tap him the fuck out. Now Kaido, he's sad as fuck. He's depressed as fuck. He goes down there. He starts just, oh, I beat the Straw Hats, just surrender and shit. And then Luffy turns to Gear 5. He grabs that nigga, pulls him up, and he's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm the man that's gonna become the king of the pirate monkey D. Luffy. And he starts getting happy. Now that whole Gear 5 versus Kaido fight was one of the most amazing fights I've ever seen. The animation, the character, this, how Luffy in Gear 5 form, how cool he was fighting. How they had Kaido look every time Luffy would punch him. He punched that. It was one of the most amazing. I think Kaido versus Luffy Gear 5 form is one of the greatest things ever created. That whole fight, Kaido is just ego boosted. He's like, ah, oh, finally, boy, you're giving me a run for my money. He said, this is not some. You look like you turn into a god. Basically, he's glazing the fuck out of Luffy, and they're fighting to the death, right? It was amazing. I truly loved that moment, and him dying to that big ass punch was a great way for him to go. It was truly amazing. Now I think where Kaido messed up, where Oda messed up with his character was his backstory. I'll be honest. Maybe they haven't given us his backstory yet because we still have to know what happened with rocks and shit. But like, if they would have introduced everything that happened with Kaido and his past, he truly would have been one of the greatest characters ever created. And so sad that we didn't get to see that. That's it for this video.